People, what's going on? Good morning. Welcome back to United View. Welcome to another morning view. It's Friday, another week down, first week down of the international break. That's very, very key. Well, nearly. That would technically be Sunday, but you get the drift. You get the drift. There's been a couple of games in the bag already. We can start to already halfway start focusing towards what we really care about, which is Ruben Amorim and Man United. Smash a like on the video, man. Let me know what you lot are saying. Let me know how you're feeling on Friday morning. Let me know if your vibes are good, if they're down and you need a pick-me-up, if you need an energy booster. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm here to do. Provide the energy, provide the vibes for you on this Friday morning going into the weekend. And if your vibes are already high and your feelings are already good, I'm here to continue it. So, yes, big up everyone. Who we got? We got Joe Blackman. Of course, Joe Blackman's always there. Always there. What a guy. Big up Joe Blackman. Who else do I see there? See Zach as well. I see you. Jonathan says, big up UV fam. Marion Jones says, morning, everyone. Yaga Yao, Wolfgang with Daya, big up. Says Aslan. Morning all, says Kristen. You're always here as well. Big up S. Madison. He says, oh, God, just sell that guy already, because he's probably talking about Marcus Rashford. Because one of the big things we've got to talk about in today's show is a piece that was done in Give Me Sport that's saying that Ruben Amorim may try Marcus Rashford as a number nine experiment, number 9 plan. And listen, we got to talk about it. I know you lot don't want to. I know I've said my views. I don't think he is going to play there, but the news is the news. It's something to talk about. Also, what we're going to talk about is Ruben Amorim's visit to Old Trafford. He is there, and as they say, he's here and he's perfect. It was one of them kind of vibes with the socials that were being put out by Man United. He pulled up on fans. That sounds like he pulled up in the Monclizzy and tried to, you know what I mean? No, he didn't pull up like that. But he was at Old Trafford and surprised some fans who were on a stadium tour. He's met everyone at Carrington. We saw that the day before. And he had good vibes. He sat in the press conference seat, had some nice little quotes there. And we know that he's recorded his interview as well. So that was nice to see. But the big thing is this Rashford thing. But let's get into the super chat/chats. D Drizzy, become the latest member of the UV Members Club. Shout out to you, D Drizzy. Big love to you. And Fat Four says, have a good meal and a great day ahead, Flex. And fam, have a good meal. Okay, like that. Have a good meal and a great day ahead, Flex and fam. Big up. Big up. Who's going for a meal? I'm not. Do you mean KG? What? Anyway, it's all love. You're saying have a good meal. Big up the family. So big up to you. Love that. Makic says, our manager is dripped from top to toe. He is. He's making me feel like, yeah, when I pull up to these pressers, I'm gonna have to step it up a bit. We can't just be going there looking degger and run down. We have to come with proper things, man. Because Ruben's not joking. His drip is on 10. Do you know what I'm saying? He's on 100, whatever you want to call it. He's on it. He's on it. Right. Let's go with let's have a look at this Rashford thing now. It's from Dean Jones, who is a senior correspondent at Give Me Sport. Give Me Sport is quite a big platform as well. Not saying that they always are, at the forefront of breaking news, but it was an interesting sort of claim from him. I think it was from their podcast. He says, Ruben Amorim is set to hand Marcus Rashford a chance to impress as the number 9 in his 3-4 system, 3-4-3 system at Man United. Now, I would say to you lot, discuss. Like, look, I like people saying that Dean Jones are like, what? It's not really... You know what I mean? And I'm not, listen, this is more of a conversational point of view to open up the conversation. Because what's been happening recently is, and I get why, yeah, is that we've opened up the conversation of Rashford potentially playing the 9, right? And stupid. We've opened up the conversation for Rashford actually playing number 9, yeah? And we've shut it down straight away. And I get why we shut it down straight away. We've shut it down straight away because we don't feel that he's ever going to get out of this rut. We feel that he has had too many opportunities under different managers. We can all see that he's a shell of himself and he looks miserable. And most importantly, he's not delivering. We're seeing the work off the pitch, like he's putting up training videos and being in the gym and trying to get back to his best. But it's not trying, whatever is going on, it's not transpiring to the pitch. So we've shut that down. Now, when we talk about this, I don't want you lot to just go, no. I want to talk about this properly so we can actually spend some time on this. Forget even what Dean Jones is maybe saying. He just used that as a reference point that's now got to us, and we're like, actually, you know what? But here's the thing. If Ruben Amorim's good like that, could he get something out of Rashford through the middle? Could he? The hold-up play not there. Raymond said Rashford hold-up play is like my granny. I hear that, right? But could he? Like, can we just allow ourselves for, like, let's just say 5 minutes? Can we allow ourselves for 5 minutes to just talk about what that would look like in something that, in the name of a new manager coming in, and some things aren't sort of, you know, set in stone. You have to sort of say, like, Ross, sometimes things can happen. I never saw a manager doing that, but I did, fair play. Because we all basically can't see it. But could there be a realm? Could there be a place? Could there be a world? Could there be a situation where he goes, you know what? As an inside 10, I don't trust you technically. You're not good enough, like in them little path spaces. As a wing back, I don't trust you. You're not going to be humble enough. You're not going to be able to have that position change to do that. As a striker, I'm going to put you as far out of the way as possible in terms of the intricacies of this system. But I'm going to allow you to have freedom in terms of running that way. And we will get chances around you. You're going to have 2 good quality 10s behind you in Ahmad and Bruno, or Mainu and Bruno, or Ahmad and Mainu, or Mount and Bruno, or whatever. We're going to give you 2 decent 10s, and we're going to give you a supply line. Or Garnacho, maybe he's one of them 10s. I don't know. Could that be, guys? I wonder where I've heard this before, says Show Roman. You lot are not having none of it. Stop saying wing backs. He has left and right midfielders, not wing backs. Okay, fair play. Well, again, that's another thing we'll have to wait and see. Fair play. A lot of people saying the 3-4-3 is like 2 central midfielders, and they're not wing backs. They're a left and right midfielder. If it is a left and right midfielder, then who said that? Radu. To be fair, if it is that Radu, then why could we not see Rashford left midfield then? Maybe we could see that. It's true. Everyone is saying that these are assuming that these are wing backs. What if it's like Radu says and saying then it's not that? They're left mid and right mid respectively. Rashford is a 9. What happens to Xerxes, says Raymond? Well, I think what will probably happen to Xerxes anyway, because I think regardless, in the summer, we have to go and get a top-rate 9. So Xerxes will probably fall further down the pecking order. And how do we not know that? Because we can't get a Gyökeres now or an Osimhen or that top-rate 9 now until the summer. How do we not know that the best thing to do with Marcus Rashford from now until the summer is try him up front along with Rasmus Højlund and Xerxes? So maybe Rashford is not the automatic starter. Hear me out, guys. Could we? Let me ask you this: could we see a way where we can all see a way where Rashford doesn't get into the starting 11? Yes or no? Yes or no? I think we all agree on that, because basically most of our starting 11s had Rasmus Højlund up front, and definitely didn't have Rashford in one of the 2 10s, and definitely didn't have Rashford as a left wing back / left midfielder. We all agree that Rashford doesn't get into the starting 11, don't we? Currently. Let me just see what you lot say on that one. Yes. Yes, Jedi Pro. Yeah, Marion says yes. Okay. All right, cool. So most people, yeah, Hornet Excalibur says, yup. This system doesn't suit Rashford at all, says Kristen. Like Radu says there. So then from now to the end of the season, he's probably going to be back up number 9. Because if we look at where he best fits in this system, does he fit best as a striker, a number 10, or a left wing back / left midfielder, but in this system? Which position does he fit best in this system? I know you could talk about his shoehorning in, but where does he fit best? Where? Let's see, because I think, yeah, I know on the bench, but when he has to play, Jason says on the bench, so rude. Where does he fit? Don't just say the bench, guys. Come on, let's do this serious. Let's do this honestly. If he has to play, where would he do best? Do not say the bench. I think Amorim bench transfer list inside left. Polo says 9. Left mid, to be fair. Lil Yo-Yo says 9. Striker says Mo. Why don't we try him on the bench? Okay, so people aren't letting go of the bench thing. One of the 10s, the locker room, Jesus. Anyway, all right, well, I'll go. Hamza says 9. But you guys get my point, yeah? From now on to the end of the season, I think his best bet to play in this system is going to be up front. Now, we can say, shit, back to goal, not going to work, this, that, and the other. But we have to see how the system works. We have to see how the system works. Now, in the summer, absolutely. I think we need to go and get a top level 9 anyway. And if Rashford is playing second or third fiddle to Xerxes and Højlund, then he's going to probably want to leave anyway. Because if he can't get in on the left mid / left wing back, because Garnacho's occupying that place, or I don't know, maybe even Anthony, who knows? I don't know. Or if he does play wing backs and it's Mazraoui, then that space is gone. If he's not getting in the inside 10 positions, then he's going to get frustrated. But I still stand by this, guys, yeah? And we'll see. We'll see against Ipswich and they're on. I think Rashford will be starting in this system. I think it's more likely that Rashford starts the early games in this system somewhere than he doesn't. And the reason why I think that is not because he deserves it. It's not because I believe so much in the redemption of Rashford redemption vibes. It's not that. It's because, it's just my opinion, it's because I think that coming into this club, I think that Marcus Rashford will be someone very appealing to an up-and-coming manager like Ruben Amorim. I really do. I think he will see that as a fantastic opportunity to put his arm around him. He will use it as an opportunity to probably speak to Rashford. He's not stupid. He's a football man, and say that, you know what, you have why haven't you been doing well here? What's been going wrong? Don't you worry, bro. I'm going to get you playing good. I just think that's what Ruben Amorim has in him. Now, listen, we can all argue till the cows come home and say that'll be to the detriment of him. He's stupid if he does that. Come on, Rashford's done this to bare managers. It's only going to end the same way. All of that is probably true. All of that is probably true. I'm not saying it's not true. But what I'm saying is us as fans, I know we don't want to, yeah? But we have to allow Ruben the opportunity to do this. Like we do. We do. Of course, when it goes full circle and we go, see, well, that didn't work, did it? Waste of time, that was Ruben. That's fine, but it's his opportunity to do it. It's his opportunity to do it. And I just think that Rashford, and actually, I ain't going to lie as well, I'm not naive. Part of the reason will be because he's Rashford by name and by reputation and by brand and by who he is at the football club and by how the hierarchy will be also saying to Ruben Amorim when he gets here, in my opinion, players like Rashford, they on big contract, they want to see him return back to his best. I don't think they've given up on him, the hierarchy. Do you know what I mean? Rashford's on a lot of money and is still the poster boy. Shouldn't be, but he is. Please don't, when I'm saying this is not, I don't believe this should happen. But I'm saying I think it will happen because of just how football works. And also, I do think a good manager does come in and try to use all the tools he has. You know, you leave no stone unturned. When you come in and you can't get a transfer window, Rashford's going to be, you're going to need Rashford. You're going to need Casemiro, who we've been like, not too sure. You're going to need maybe Anthony if there's injuries. You're going to need Harry Maguire. You're going to need Victor Lindelof straight away. Do you know what I mean? Because the squad's not even where you want it to be as a manager. So you can't just come in and just throw players under the bus. It's not going to happen. So Papa J, I mean, everyone's getting angry. How many chances should Rashford get for F's sake? I get it. But I'm like, it's almost like the cat with 9 lives, isn't it? They keep getting another opportunity. They keep getting another opportunity by default. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Crate says, Flex, how many times you want to get hurt? Like, it's not, I don't want to. I'm not, this is so frustrating. I'm not saying Ruben should come in and do this. I'm just saying that a new manager is going to be able to be like, well, you know what? That was under that manager, under a different system. I back myself to get the best out of him. And I've actually seen that player before when he was happy. I've seen the highlights of him a couple of years ago. when I've been at Sporting. I've seen it. Like, and I think we have to be careful, guys. Like someone just said there, the negativity on Rashford here is wild, says North 3. And I get why there's negativity. I'm not saying I don't get what you lot are seeing. Like, I'm not sitting here saying, well, I think you lot are crazy. I think Rashford's brilliant and he's going to sit down and he's going to show all of you. I ain't saying that. I ain't saying that. What I'm saying is that the new manager will want to try him out in this team. I'm sure of it. I'm 100. And you know what? I'll even go as far as saying I'm 100% sure. And you know, I will put my if he doesn't get any games or doesn't start any games and it's just outcast and this is the beginning of the end for Rashford, I will hold my hands up on whatever stream it needs to be and say, wow, on the 15th of November, when I said he's 100% going to get into this team and get a run of games under Amorim, see where he is, I was wrong. I will say that. I will say that. Because I just think that Amorim's too, from looking at him and listening to him and reading more about him and speaking to people who know all about him, I think he's so driven. I think that he's a people's person. He can connect with the younger players, the more modern players, not just young, because Rashford's not that young anymore. I'm not trying to use that one. I just think any manager sees Rashford as an asset until they get proved why not, like, to not think he's an asset. They think he's an asset. And yes, it could be at that manager's detriment. It could cost that manager a few games at the start because he's not trying. It may cost that manager the speed of progress because he's not working hard enough, or he's not doing this, or he's not doing that. It might be all of those things. But at the same time, I believe that they think they have to try. That's where I'm at with it. I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys. Joe Fleming says he fits best another club. And United Love says, I know we have to have these convos, etc., but I hate how some of our fans speak so definitively. Who says these players can't perform in a new system with a new coach? Some people are too defeatist from the jump. And you know what, United Love, it's a fair comment. On one hand, I get why some people do feel defeatist, because it is that whole Franklin, or is it Marshall, whatever the guy is from GTA. Oh, shit, here we go again. It is that, and like Owen says with the Groundhog Day thing, it is that, like, we've seen it. And I think that's where people get it from. When it's like, when you see the Luke Shaws, when you see the Marcus Rashfords, you know, get the big contracts time and time again and don't deliver, people are left to just be like, it ain't going to work. This is bullshit. Franklin, sorry. Oh, Tabras, I didn't see your super chat, bro. Sorry. Oh, yeah, sorry, my bad. Tabras says, new gaffer moving like Duchesne. Summer house Amorim. 100%, bro. Asher D settings, man. Moving mad. Moving mad. Do you know what I mean? Monclizzy and that. Yeah. But I do, look, people, that's where it's coming from, United Love. You know, when you said you don't understand why some people are so defeatist, I actually do understand why some people are feeling defeatist when it comes to like Rashford and Shaw. And for some reason it's heading that way with what's his name? With Bruno. Some people have given up on him. But because those are the guys that have been big players, big contracts, renewals and that, supposed to be the main guys, and they've been in the failing ship constantly, along with people like Lindelof, who say got to go, or, you know, Wan-Bissaka, bless him. Obviously, that was just more of a, you know, we need an upgrade, as opposed to he's been rubbish because he was actually good. But do you know what I mean? We've been in that position where we keep seeing failures. So I get why. But I do agree with your point, though, United Love, of like, we still need to leave some room to maneuver, no matter how small, even if it's 2%, even if it's 5%, 10%, 1%, whatever the percent is. I still think it's dangerous not to leave some bit of leeway for us to see something we didn't expect to see. We have to. It's a new manager. We have to. I think we'll be crazy not to, guys. Honestly, I think we'll be crazy to just close the book and close the door and close the chapter on every single player. And maybe it's a defense mechanism. Maybe it's a PTSD thing of like, we've been hurt so many times and we've seen it go wrong so many times with so many players. You just shut the door, or you shut the box, and you say, I ain't doing this anymore. And I get that. I do understand that. But in reality, a new guy with, we've seen it happen before, so many different clubs, guys, and we refuse to put ourselves into this because we basically think we're cursed. You know what I mean? Because we see it happen at other clubs, but never at ours. But we can't underestimate that you can find the right guy where it just clicks. And hopefully Ruben Amorim is that. He's given the vibes of that, but the vibes is not enough. the vibes is not enough. Do you know what I mean? But you can't just go off the vibes. Like even me, I've said I'm really liking the early, situation, the early vibe I'm getting off Ruben Amorim, but I ain't getting carried away. I want to wait and see what I see with my eyes. I want to wait to see what I see with this team, game in, game out, slowly. I'm not just going to do the whole, I've read loads about him, the whole Premier League's in trouble, rivals hold that. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. But there is an element, a big element of a clean slate when a new manager comes in, guys. We have to. I know we've been through it more than most because it's, how many managers are we on now? 7 since Sir Alex. What are we on? Moyes, Van Gaal, Jose, Ollie, Ten Hag, Amorim. That's 6 permanents. And then if you add in Ralph, Carrick, Giggs, Rude, that's 10. So yeah, but we're on what, 7 full-time managers. So we're on our 7th manager since 2013. So in 11 years, we've had 7 managers. That's a lot. That's a lot. So, and like you said, including the interims, is 10. So 10 managers in 11 years. It's basically, like you said, an average manager a year. So there's been so much change at this club that we as fans are scarred. We won't allow ourselves, and I get it. It's a coping mechanism. Sorry, 6. It's a coping mechanism where we won't allow ourselves to be put in the situation where we get hurt again. That's basically what we're saying. This turned into therapy view, but it's true. Hold on a second. Got to follow instructions here. Daniel Luciano says, pause the show. The like count is crazy. I haven't even had a push. What is it saying? Because we got over 1,200 people watching, which is very good. 190. It was 160 a second ago. Just jumped up, guys. 500. While I top myself up with water and a latte. 500 likes. Come on, peeps. Come on. Don't do that to me. Come on, peeps. Smash up the like, man. If you are just joining, or you've been in the show the whole time, and you just forgot, I beg on to just press the like button. You know what I mean? Come on, we got to get at least close to 500. Lil Yo-Yo, again, all the big mods are like, we can't have this. No. Pause the show. How dare you? Nothing close to 500 likes. Like it up ASAP. I'm not I'm not liking till you start talking sense flex. LOL says gas by United. All right, well, if the sense that you want me to talk is that actually no one's got a chance under this new manager and it's not a new era for some players, then I'll say that then. I'll say that. Someone said here as well, generic Morley's boss man says, Flex petrified of getting banned from the press conferences. Why? Why am I petrified of getting banned from the press conferences? Did you not hear? At the time, let me ask you this. At the time when I last spoke to Erik Ten Hag, or was in the press conference with Erik Ten Hag and Christian Eriksen, what was my views on the manager then, and what had I been saying on videos and in here? I'll wait. I'll wait, generic Morley's boss man. I'll wait. What was I saying that is my point of view from Spurs all the way up until Eric left, when I was still in press conferences and mix zones? Tell me. I actually want you to respond as well, generic Morley's boss man, to prove your chat shit. What was it to disprove this myth? What was it? Let me know, generic Morley's boss man. Let me know. What was I saying on the streams, after games, on TalkSport, on everywhere, right? What was I saying about Erik Ten Hag? Did I want the manager out, or was I too scared to say that the manager should leave because I wanted a press pass? At the time of asking Christian Eriksen about the tactics and stuff, what was my view for Erik ten Hag when I was sitting in the same room as him, brother? I want to know. I can't see you, bro. Where are you? Where's your... I need to see it. Because basically, you know what it was. So stop chatting rubbish. Stop chatting rubbish. Yeah? Don't mind having a laugh. Don't talk rubbish. Because that is one of the biggest myths. One of the biggest myths that people try and say, yeah, which is annoying because it's not true, is there's this misconception that like, because you get access or because you're in the press conferences, have you seen Adam? Have you seen him? Man says what he wants when he wants to say it. All the time in the presser. Have we seen United stand? Say mad stuff. Say exactly what they want to say whenever they want to say it. Still in the presses. Have you seen me after Spurs? He's done. It's over. I dismantled the set. He's not good enough. Said Erik ten Hag needs to leave. Still in the presses. So what I'm saying is that this correlation that some people try to make between trying to be positive so that you can trying to be positive so that you can keep your press pass is just bullshit, because there's so many examples of many people that say things that are still in there. Look at the whole media. Look at Samuel Lutka. Says mad that stuff. He's always in there. So at the end of the day, I think you were afforded to go in there and do your job because you're respected. It's as simple as that. And that's the same. And that's the same for me. United Love says, I hear you, Flex, but it's all brand new. This is in your structure and coach, new system, new ideas too. Let's at least give them the rope before we commit one way or the other, is all I'm saying. I listen, I 100% agree with you, United Love. I do agree with you. I do 100% agree. Don't stop. Joe Blackman says, don't stop the likes coming in, people. But yeah, I want to stay on that for a sec, because it's true. Like, some people said they don't want to hear that side of it. Some people don't want to. It's just, how they are. No problem. But it is true. It's different. It's different. It's new. Do you know what I mean? It's new. You can't say it's not. Joe Fleming, thanks for the super chat, says, it's not wild. I love Rashi, but he's not good enough. Fair enough. Not good enough. And oh yeah, no, I read that one already from United Love. Where are we at with the likes now? 333 is still not. It's still not. You know what I mean? Still not where we need it to be, peeps. We need a light 500. Not gonna lie. We need a light 500. At least 450. I'm just bringing it down slowly. At least 450. At least. But anyway, guys, to wrap up on that, I think my closing statement is, as much as I don't think Rashford deserves enough opportunity, as much as I'm not sure Rashford is going to take another opportunity with two hands and run with it and prove people wrong, I think Ruben Amorim will give him another chance. I think Rashford will get plenty of games somewhere in this system, especially from the start. And if he doesn't, I will stand corrected and revisit that point or this statement that I made. And we will. You lot will hold me accountable. You lot will say, Flex, look, Marcus Rashford ain't started in 3 games. Man's on the bench every game. Where are you now? Come and be held accountable. And I will have to come here with my tail between my legs saying, right, I didn't see that. Amorim ain't playing. But I bet you any money he gets a chance, at least. He gets a chance. Oh no, Flex, he will take it and run into a blind alley. You lot are rude. Oh God. Habtamu says, I like your content, Flex. Keep it up. Big up to you, man. Thanks for the love. Let's see what happens. If he does, he's got to do something positive, says Simon McGill. 100% agree with that. Joe Blackman says, hey, you. Have you liked and subscribed yet? Very interested in that. That's right. Have you done it? Kenny Fan TV says, Rashford has sacked several managers in the past. I don't know. I think that's a bit unfair. He hasn't sacked them. He's been part of a group of players that have all contributed to do it. And Binny says, Flex, Rashford is a recipe for failure. Why can't you see that? You are literally begging for one season of 20 plus goals as we all know, Rashford don't give you more than a season of consistency for F's sake. Binny, have you not listened, brother, to what I've just said? I hope Owen's watching right now because he's experienced this where you start tearing your hair out, where you're just like, are people not listening? Are people not listening? Binny, you're saying, why can't I see he's a recipe for failure? And saying that I'm literally begging for one season. Have you not listened to a word I've just said, brother? Come on, bro. What I've just said, I've literally just said it. I can't spell this out any clear. Do you know what? I'm going to attempt to. And after this, I can't help any of you who are misunderstanding me. Jesus. I don't think that Rashford deserves another chance. Fleck, F-L-E-X or F-L-E-X, don't think Rashford will take another chance and use it wisely. What I do think, me, Fleck, the presenter right now, talking to you live, what I do think is Ruben Amorim, who is the new Man United head coach, will see it differently and give Rashford a chance. And I think he will get a chance and a role in this team at least until the summer, because a new manager won't necessarily think what we have been thinking. He will have his own ideas and he will want to make an impression of all the players, especially when there's pressure from above of big investment into somebody like Marcus Rashford and clear instructions to get the best out of him. Do you get that? Do you get that? Do you lot understand what I'm saying? Can I make it any clearer? Is it still ambiguous? Is it like, do you know what I mean? I can't say any more. Big up to you, Binny, as well. Wasn't being rude, but I'm just saying. Oh, my days. Rotted. What is going on? It ain't easy. It ain't easy. R14 says, sorry, can you repeat that? United Love says, so you're saying, Flex. What did he say? You're saying Rashford is Pele, Fleck. Honestly, Ross, you just have to just spell things out. Honestly. Lil Yara says, Flex, your thoughts on Reckless United versus the Delegates. Is that the FIFA? Is that the EAFC thing? KG called me yesterday. He's like, Flex, I need you. I need you, Flex. I need you to be involved. And I said to him, I don't even have EAFC. I don't even have the game. I don't have the game. And even if I did, I ain't got a man. I ain't built a man. I ain't built Fleck yet. So yeah, I need to. I did pop my head in to see just carnage. I think I saw it when it was 1-0 to. It was half time, and the Delegates, I think, were you lot winning 1-0, and I just saw you lot half time saying, "Make runs, just gotta make runs, just keep calm, make runs." I saw that. Joe Blackman says, Flex, I need you to join my team. So how's it working then? What the Delegates versus who's Reckless United then? Are you lot on KG's team, the Delegates, isn't it? And who's Reckless United? Let me know. I will get involved. My PS5 is just sitting there. I've been so busy that I haven't had the chance to do it, but I do want to get the EAFC back on here, and there's no reason why we can't do it actually. And guess what? You know the reason why there's no reason why we can't do it? Because soon, yeah, very, very soon, yeah, we're talking a matter of days, yeah. Gonna have the new machine. Yeah, bare cores, bare RAM, bare memory, bare gigabytes, bare SSD, bare Thunderbolt connections. You wait to see what I'm going to be on. Man like Owen, man like Josh, KG, none of them will be able to chat to me. Bare screens, Hey, listen, I was just waiting for M4, mate. You lot all laughed at me. M4 coming, yeah? Not just the basic M4 as well. Nah, mate. Turn up M4. The ton up, Regin. Ton up M4. The ton up 4. Ton up 4,000. My thing. Watch. And loaded with technology. And that's the next thing as well. You know what's going to start happening, yeah? When I do things like this, yeah, when Owen's not here, and I ain't going to look dead like this. Nah, sir. Proper thing me I deal with, you know. Real graphics. Sidebar. You know what I mean? Breaking news under the bottom. Proper things. Can't wait. So when I get that, yeah. Where's my... Oh, it's not even here. It's not in the stream. When I get that, PS5, I'll plug in. Bare gaming. Bare things. You know what I mean? Whatever you lot want, it's going to be there. Yeah. M4 Fizzy. Come on. Yes. Can't wait for you lot to see it. Trust me. Well, you won't see it because the camera will be... You won't see it, but you'll know I'm using it because I'm going to be moving mad fast. Owen's not going to be able to keep up with me. Owen's going to have to say to me that I got to run everything. That's what's going to happen when the new M4 Fizzy comes, bro. Yeah? You lot wait. Yeah, that's true. Javid says, Flex, what about YouTube channel? I just haven't had time, man. I've just been so busy. Breaking news. 100% Rich. Big up you. Breaking news. M4 Fizzy on the way, bro. Magic mouse, everything. Yeah, magic keyboard. Yep. Special in... What's it called? The Ethernet thing. But the Giga Ethernet. The proper thing. Fast. Hey, just wait. Flexing KG, Amorim skit incoming. Oi, listen. I might have to... I ain't got it like that. I might have to rent out a Montclair or something. I know a few people who got them, or a little AV or something. Just pull up. What else did I want to talk about, actually? Let's get back to the show. You lot distracted me because the technology. See all of this. I want you lot I almost want you lot to see me in my worst moment so you can see the glow up, because I want to start opening up mad tabs. This screen, which is always off now because it can't handle it, and I want you lot to see me, the glow up, because it's coming and it's going to be beautiful. But oh yeah, I started with Leo Yo. Basically saying that I'm going to try and get involved when everything's set and nice. Ruben says, "Hey Flex, please tell me Owen is on holiday." Yeah, he's on holiday, man. He's just chilling. You know what I mean? He's got his feet up in Vegas right now. Yeah, check out his socials. Yeah, go onto his Instagram and check his story right now. He's in Vegas. Nah, he's not in Vegas. He's just busy. He's just got stuff to do. So yeah, he'll be back soon. Well, we've got Trinity. We've got Trinity coming up as well. So and obviously, what else have we got coming up? Oh, there's no game this weekend actually, but no, he'll be back soon. But exactly. If anyone deserves a break here or deserves to be busy doing something else, it's Owen. Yeah, it's Owen. Man is here doing a madness every single day. Like everyone says, he deserves a break, 100%. But yeah, he's just busy. Beanie, you're back. Says Flex, do we get to see you and Goldbridge collab again? Nostalgia, man. I don't know. Probably not, bro. Probably not. I can't see that happening. Can't see that. Never say never in the future. You never know. But who knows what the future holds? Who knows? M4. Ooh, M4 unboxing video for members, Flex. Ooh, yeah. I could do that. I'll just do it on my phone though. I'll just be like, here's the M4 Fizzy, plugging it in. That's a good shout. Let me know if you lot want that in the members as a UV UV raw. That's a good shout. Super Arc says agents of Fleck, not flexibles. This is the way. Agents of Fleck. Yeah, because the flexible things can't run. Flex, yeah. Agents of Fleck. That's true. What's an M4? Says Radu. What's an M4? You lot don't want you don't want me to turn into Fleck View, you know, that Flecknology view. It's not my place to be telling you how powerful these chips are, because you lot know that when it comes to technology, you lot try and laugh at me. But M4 is the new thing. Radu, the most powerful thing on earth. That's what it is, bro. It's the most powerful chip. Big thing. Load it. Let off. That's what it is. It's a big thing, brother. Yeah? Enough power in there. Handle bare streams, bare tabs, bare screens, fast processing speeds. You know what I mean? If you're doing the exports of the 8K, can handle it fast. And you know what, guys? You know, I'm gonna have everything on there, even making thumbnails, guys. I'm gonna have Photoshop. I'm gonna have Logic, make beats. Probably won't, but still, I'm just gonna put it on there because I can. Yeah, Adobe, Photoshop, all of that. Yeah, what's the other one? Final Cut. Yeah, would you want me to have Premiere for no reason? Premiere for no reason? Watch everything on there because I got 10 core. 10 core. Comes with an 8 core. Said, nah, I don't want that, mate. Boost it up. I need 10 core, brother. 10. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what it is, Radu. It's a proper thing. On a lighter note, wait, where are we at with likes now? We're at 457. Nearly at 1,300 people watching live, which is good as well. We're nearly at that 500, man. You're not going to hit that 500 in a little while. We've got nearly basically 460. We've done that Rashford thing. Let's do Terrell Malacia, actually, because he was speaking to Mark Critchley at the Athletic. Can I bother to go into the whole thing, or should I just get the quotes from United District? Wait, it's Ruben. It's Ruben. Wait, it's supposed to be. That's the feeling. Why didn't you lot tell me? There's a new Ruben clip just dropped. New Ruben. Says, I'm really excited. I think I'm where I'm supposed to be. That's the feeling. What else did he say? I'm really excited. I think I'm where. Oh, it's just repeating. It's just a quick thing. So obviously they're dropping the teasers. Ruben. Well, the Ruben teasers are hitting, you know. The Ruben teaser. Sorry, you lot are like, huh? What's going on? Sorry, huh? What? Basically, I went to go and get the Malacia quotes because he'd been talking to the Athletic. But as I've gone to do that, I've seen a new little clip. It's from the back of Ruben facing the Sir Alex Ferguson stand. And it's a little clip of him talking and like a little cinematic thing. Because obviously, I'm guessing his interview is probably going to drop today because they're building it up, is my guess. And he says, just so you're thinking, what does he say? It says, I'm really excited. I think I'm where I'm supposed to be. That's the feeling. Oh, and it just keeps repeating. So it's just a quick little, it's just like 3 seconds. It's just a quick thing. But they know what they're doing. The place where he belongs, they've put out. So the club have put out the official thing. But it's not the whole thing yet. They're just building it up. So that's what's going on with that. Let me get to the Malacia. Some of the Malacia tweets as well. Sorry, quotes. He said to Mark Critchley, he said, this is Terrell Malacia on his injury rehab length. I think at the end of the day, everything I did, even if it was a mistake or something, I won't even see it as a mistake because it's a lesson. I think everything in life is already written for me. I had to go through this whole process to be where I am now. So I wouldn't do anything different. I'm a big believer in that. I am. I'm a big believer in your life isn't mapped out exactly how you think it's going to be, and things are written for you in the order they're meant to go in, you know. And sometimes we have to just roll with the punches, man, whether it's for good or for bad. You never lose, you only learn. So I'm with Malacia on this. Malacia asked if he thinks about playing for Man United again. Every day since the injury, what does it look like? Just being there, enjoying the pitch, the ball, the fans, my teammates, everything, pulling my boots on, pulling the shirt on of Man United and being out there. I mean, that's quite an obvious question, really, to be fair. What else has he said? Let me just click the article and get more, actually. It's quite a big piece. Patience, says Terrell Malacia with a smile. That's more than anything else is what he's learned over the past 535 days. He says, I have a lot of patience, but in the process, I've learned that I have more patience than every other person in the world at this moment. He also says, look at him just smiling. What a guy. Every day since, has he visualized a moment? Oh, that's the one I just read. Trying to get some more quotes for you. There was a hope a few weeks of rest in the off-season would clear any lingering niggles up, but they didn't. When I came back from vacation, I did my runs and I felt the same issues again, he says. Together with Malacia and United's medical staff decided surgery was the best course of action again. What else has he said? Malacia had 2 options: either leave the fragments be and hope they go away naturally, meaning no significant delay to his return, or open up the knee again and undergo another surgical procedure to hopefully clear up the issue for good. We spoke to the guy who did my surgery, and then we made a decision. We had to do something else. My surgery, more surgery it was then, but that came with consequences. I had to start my rehab over, basically. I had one day to be disappointed, and then I had to be like, okay, we go again. Mental strength, guys. He's shown a lot of mental strength to get through this. When United announced last December that Malacia had suffered a setback, he was said to be on course to return to action early next year. The phrasing intentionally left vague to maximize the window in which he could come back. He also says, at the end of the day, we want to do everything right and at the right time. Malacia says, we don't want to rush things. It's going well, very well now, step by step. Maybe it went a bit too quickly before, so we've learned from that. So he's taken a patient approach. He also says, Malacia says, we had a lot of injuries, and my injury needed a lot of attention, he says. So with the medical part, at some point we decided, okay, you need some extra people around you to help, to be there working with you every day, to focus only on you. As a result, during the second half of last season, Malacia began traveling back to the Netherlands and Barcelona to work on his knee. He said, the club and me, we all decided at a point, okay, you can go and do your rehab over there. And he says that there were also suggestions that Malacia could have reported the discomfort in his knee sooner and could have been more communicative with the club in the very early stages. He said if he could go back right now and start the process again, would he approach it differently? And that's when he said, I wouldn't change anything, even if it was a mistake or something. I won't see it as that. So, look, it's a big piece. Feel free to read. There's a lot of quotes in there. But basically, the gist of it is that he's shown a lot of resilience to come through this. You know, there were a lot of memes about him. There are a lot of people saying, where is he? Loads of conspiracies saying he's this, he's that. Where's he gone? And he battled through all of it, man. And to see him roll out against Huddersfield the other day was a big moment for him and his family. And as for us as fans, to see him come through that is amazing. Agent, we read that one already. Raul says, what does Amorim need to do to renew his contract? What does Amorim need to do to renew his contract? What, his own? His own contract? What do you mean, Rahil? Do you mean what? Because to get another contract extension? Well, we shouldn't be talking about that already, but I mean, be successful, innit? Show improvement. I think it's pretty simple, innit? He's got to just show that he's willing to show improvement, show that he's willing. Sorry, that he is showing improvement. Show that we're getting better. Just show progress. Do you know what I mean? It's as simple as that. Just show progress. I think it's going to be interesting to see what Ruben Amorim says. I think we're all looking forward to that. We saw him in his interview. We all saw him go to Old Trafford yesterday. Imagine going on a stadium tour and Amorim just pulls up. That would be sick. That would be sick. So that's good. That's good to see. He looks like, you know, the pictures that are there. Look, it's easy to make the pictures look good. You know, that's their job. But he is very much looking at it and saying, wow, look, this is the place I'm supposed to be at. You know what I mean? This is where I am. And the club media have already said that the interview's been done. So, yeah, we're going to get to feast on what he says. I'm in the interview very, very shortly. I think it'll probably come out today, if I'm a betting man, the way that they're doing it. So, yeah. Jack says, what's your predicted starting 11 versus Ipswich? Well, now we've had this Rashford thing. I've changed it. I'm going for it. Rashford up front, or at least in the team somewhere, I'm going to say. Whether that's a left 10 or whatever, he's going to get a chance. But my predicted team is going to be as follows. Onana, Dalot, Lindelof, De Ligt, Martinez, Mazraoui, Casemiro, Ugarte, then Bruno, Ahmad, Rashford. That's what my team is going to be. That's what my team is going to be. Argue with yourselves. Someone man said Lindelof. Yep. Well, or it might be Johnny Evans, but we ain't got 3 other centre halves, have we? Um, we ain't got 3 other centre halves. So I think Lindelof. Yeah, you can laugh, but I think Lindelof or Johnny Evans, whoever it is. Alan, instead of because I said Lindelof, who do you think it's going to be? Who do you think the third centre back's going to be? What say you? What say you, Alan? Since Lindelof is so funny, what say you? Do you think maybe like Luke Shaw could be ready to play like left centre back? Martinez in the middle. Do you think that? Delit on the right. Yoro. You think Yoro's going to be ready? Bro, I could laugh at you. Say, man said Yoro. He ain't played a game in years. You think he's just going to start Ipswich, bro? What are you talking about? How's he going to start? Watch him start now. Watch him start. Alam, Yoro ain't starting at Ipswich. Put it in the chat. Put yes or no if you think people in the chat, if you think Yoro's going to be fit enough already or going to go straight in and start against Ipswich. That's crazy to think that. Come on. That ain't going to happen. That ain't going to happen. Man's laughing at me saying Lindelof, but he's saying Yoro. Madness. Man ain't played since August. And you think he's going to start straight away? Nah, sir. Nah. Yeah, he might be on the bench, but he definitely ain't starting. Alam's laughing at me for saying Lindelof, the cheek. Look at everyone saying no to your suggestion, bro. But yeah, I think we will. I think that's what the team will be. So let's see. I can't wait. I am so excited about that team to see, how it goes, how the team he selects. I'm really, really excited about that game. I can't wait to watch it. Clinton Narflex, I need you to help me understand why it seems every manager is not allowed to give up on Rashi. Well, because they see something in it, like whether it's the external pressures from above. He's a big asset, so you're going to want to work with him. And all these managers, they believe in him. They must see something. They know that when he can perform well, he's a good player. But I just think that they don't just come in and just go, "No, you're dead. I'm selling you. You're going to be on the bench." And maybe I could be wrong. Maybe Amorim might do that. Maybe Amorim really, really might do that. I don't know, bro. But I don't know, Clinton. But maybe he might. But I just think that to try and get you to, when you're saying I need you to help me understand why, I just think that everyone just sees him as an asset. He's on so much money. Rashford the brand, Rashford the name. He gets a looking more of name than actual what he's delivered. Do you know what I'm saying? Ooh. Oh, it's late. It's late, Robbie, as AGT would say. It's late. Lawbreaker. I ain't even got the jail signs. The sound. I ain't got it. I ain't got it. I don't know. Lawbreaker says, good morning, UV community. Acknowledge him, bro. He came through. Sirens in the chat. Lawbreakers in the chat. Crazy. Flex ain't equipped. I'm not, Steffi. I'm not. But guess what? When the M4 Fizzy comes, yes, I will be. I'm going to have the sounds, everything that them not have. You know what I mean? G-Nev voice. Ooh, it's late. Ah, madness. Flex, are there any academy players you think will be making their way to the first team? Difficult. I can't remember the kid that they said yesterday as a bit of a news story of like, oh, Ruben Amorim's going to have this kid now. I can't remember his name. Someone put it in the chat. But, the obvious one I would look at is Harry Amas. Obviously, I think we look at Sekou Kone and Chidi Obi Martin. Those are the guys that are most spoken about. I do like the kid, Amir Ibrahimov. Obviously, he's quite young still, but he looks fantastic. What's that kid's name? He does the free kicks. Twitter. He's like 16 centre mid. I've seen a lot of talk about him. That's it. Montato as well. A lot of people have been talking about him. So yeah, there's a lot. Amas links to Villa. What? Where's this, bro? Harry Amas links to Villa. Don't give them nothing, man. And they got Luca Digne and Ian Matson. Nah, man. And I don't want Dan Bardell to get none of us. Nah. Harry Amas. Villa. Where's this, bro? I can't see this. Bro, this is coming up with Harry Styles, bro. Poor Harry Amos ain't even big enough yet when I type him in. Don't know. Where you seeing that little yo-yo? Yeah, that's the kid I was talking about, the 16-year-old who's good at free kicks. Yeah, Fleck, there was news yesterday. I did not see that. I did not see that at all. What's going on? You lot all saying right? I didn't see that. I didn't see that. I don't know. We'll have to see. Yeah, Collier's another one as well. You'll have to wait and see. So there's again, this is what I'm saying about a new manager. You have to just wait and see and just let things be. That rhymed. Wait and see, let things be. There you go. I've just stumbled across that. But that's my motto. Wait and see, let things be. I know everyone's writing off everyone, like loads of different players saying this player shit, this, that. I'm just saying it's a new manager. Let me just see with my eyes. I'm just gonna observe. Wait and see, let things be. Look at that. Look at that. That's the new motto of the channel in this new Amorim era. Yeah. Wait and see, let things be. That's all we need to do, guys. And trust me, if you do that, it'd be a lot less stressful. Because if you build up this thing of like, I'm sick of Rashford. I'm done with him. Like, why is he getting another chance? I hope he doesn't. Because then when you see him start playing, you're just gonna get vexed. So just wait and see, let things be, and just let it play out, man. Let it play out. You know what I'm saying? Let it play out. Yeah, Dan Gore's another one as well. So we will see. There you go. Fleck 2024. Fat 4 says, wait and see, let things be. Fleck 2024. Waiting for the new M4. Done no. Flecknology not going to be on the floor. That's what we do. No more laughing at me anymore. Ha! Just brilliant. Can't wait for it. Can't wait. Can't wait. Anyway, UV. Oh yeah, UV merch. Wait and see. Let things be. Yeah, it's honestly we've been trying to just get the. Listen, it's being worked on. I will say that. It's actually a great quote, isn't it? It's a big quote, isn't it? It is. It is a big quote. Lil Yo, big up. I'll check that out. I'll check that out later. Big up for you, bro. All right, peeps. Well, listen, have I got on all the super chats? Yeah. Big up to you, Lawbreaker. We'll finish on that note. Thanks for watching, everyone. We've got the Trinity later on. Oh, actually, there's a super chat here from Bantu. Cod3 says, Wagwan Brethren from down under. Just love to hear what it takes to have the elite mentality from Malacia. The community is with him. Glory, glory, Man United. 100%. Echo that, bro. Because, you know, to come through 2 NEOPs and come back playing is not easy. It's not easy. And you see what happened to Militao, another bad injury. You see what's happening to Neymar. It's tough, man. It's tough. It's not easy. It really, really isn't. Anyway, smash the like on the video, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. We'll see you again later on this evening. We're out of it. Peace. And also, actually, if they release this interview today, which I think they probably will, we'll wait and see. Then we'll get the quotes from that as well, because it'll be the first time that Ruben's speaking. So, yeah, we're out of it. Take care. Peace.